Alright, I gave Clair Expedition 33 just 1 hour to blow me away. No deep dive, no spoilers, just me, my controller, and 60 minutes on the clock. And in that time, this game didn't just impress me, it completely absorbed me. Today, I'm breaking down my first impressions into 3 parts: visuals and performance, story, and combat. And trust me, Clair Obscur excels in every single category. Before we get into the video, I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due, because this series was not my idea. The series has already been done before by a guy on TikTok called iGameYouWatch Show. Shout out to you for doing it first, and thank you so much for giving me the idea to do this myself. First things first, well, at least the first thing that caught my attention. This game is absolutely gorgeous. From the moment I stepped into the world, I knew this was something special. It's not just pretty, it's visually striking. The entire aesthetic feels like you're walking through a painting, an impressionist fever dream dipped in shadow and light. Lumiere, the game's central setting, is like a gothic watercolor in motion. Fog snakes through broken cathedrals, statues lean with sorrow, and light diffuses like brushstrokes. Every building, every piece of terrain feels like a physical extension of the game's mood: melancholy, mystical, and sublime. Textures are rich and handcrafted animations are fluid and expressive. And the lighting. Oh man, the lighting direction is up there with the control of Bloodborne. Subtle rays pierce dust-filled rooms, firelight dances across oil-slick walls. Even enemy designs are visual poetry. Twisted creatures made of cracked paint, torn canvas, and tortured shape. Now, while on the Xbox Series X, I have heard that this game is stuck at a staggering 30 FPS. Now, visually stunning games often stumble on performance. But here, on my PS5, the game runs at a clean 60 frames per second, even during chaotic combat scenes, and the UI is elegant, minimal, painted, and non-intrusive. Load times are fast, transitions are smooth, and the game is polished. Now let's talk about the story, which is pretty grim and very weirdly beautiful in the first 60 minutes. The core premise is bold. Every year, a mysterious figure called the Paintress paints a number. If your age matches that number, you're erased from existence. It's called the Gamage. No one knows how or why it happens. People just vanish. Our protagonist Gustav is 32. He's got 1 year left to live unless the 33rd expedition can reach the Paintress and break the cycle. It's part survival mission, part philosophical journey, and I was immediately invested from the very dark start. Gustav is one of the best new leads in recent memory. He's not a blank slate avatar or overly dramatic. He's weary, weathered, and nuanced, voiced brilliantly by Charlie Cox. Gustav carries a quiet gravitas that makes you believe in his desperation and his resolve. But in the first 60 minutes, what really makes this story sing is the writing. Dialogue is sharp, mature, and avoids expedition dumps. The world is revealed through implication, emotion, and choice. There's a grounded poetry to it all, a tragic elegance. Even in the first hour, you start meeting the members of Expedition 33, and each one has depth. These aren't sidekicks, they're complex people with stakes of their own. The world building is subtle but dense, and it feels like peeling layers off of a painting you're not quite ready to understand. Combat in Clair Obscur is turn-based, which I'm not normally a fan of, but it is far from passive. You're not just queuing up attacks and watching health bars tick, you are in the combat, you're involved in it. Now bear with me, but think Final Fantasy X meets Paper Mario with a splash of Persona. Every action has a timing mechanic, you're asked to dodge or parry in real time, and perfecting those inputs can turn the tide of a fight. And it feels amazing when you nail it. Gustav's weapon of choice is a Excalibur-like sword that is swift with a good amount of damage. He also has some support skills like Overcharge that buff the party or let him counter incoming attacks, and it's tactical, deliberate, and strategic. Even the first few enemy types are pretty inventive, like corrupted paint soldiers that smear the battlefield, or a puppet that tries to erase your name mid-battle. You're constantly making decisions like, do I block this? No, maybe I should heal here. Actually, maybe I should set up for a combo. But the combat system makes you engage with every turn, and it rewards focus and punishes sloppiness. But it is never, at least in the first hour, unfair in any way. So, time to answer the question. Does Clair Obscur Expedition 33 impress me in 60 minutes? No question. Visually, it's breathtaking. Narratively, it's haunting and personal. And mechanically, it's tight, satisfying, and fresh. This is not just another stylus RPG. It's bold, it's visionary, and it's art, interactive, emotional, and unforgettable. Not to mention 30 people, 30 devs came together to make this game. Normally, I feel like a game of this scale takes multiple hundreds of devs to come together, but Clair Obscur only needed 30. If this is just the first hour, I can't imagine where this journey is going, and I am all in. Are you? Let me know what you thought of the first hour of Clair Expedition 33 in the comments below. Hit the like if this helped you decide, and subscribe for my full review coming soon, because this is one game I will absolutely finish. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't wait for your name to be painted. Explore the unknown.